All right, mate. Let's look here. CTSI. Well, it's like most of the coins, a bit of a choppy mess. Um, most coins, in my opinion, need a new 3 month. I think that we actually likely need a flush on a new 3 month. Before getting some upside on quite a lot of coins. That's just my personal opinion on it. But this is a I would probably, it's tough to say, but I would probably suggest that we are going to close on an inside bar here, and there's 13 days left. Now that's a pretty big call because we've only started the 2 week, but you can see the big move up, the big rejection. Um, there is a possibility here that it wants to form some sort of inside bar or whatever. Like I don't see any opportunity in this at this point. We are perfect. Look at this. Um, we are forming an inside bar on the monthly candle. We need a new month at this. This is what it's doing, is forming an inside bar. On a new month, then you will look to try and find direction. This inside bar is an indication that there's a move ready to happen. Is it a big red candle down, or is it a move back up? But you need to be reactive on the new month. An inside bar is a continuation or a rejection candle, or a reversal candle, I should say, continuation or reversal. Yeah, so like it's up 8% today, and that's fantastic. But it's only up 8% today because it's the end of the month and it's creating the wick down in here. Um, yeah, it's a nice move today. There's definitely no question about that. But overall, I don't really see too much happening in this. Like even the double rejection here on a 3 month chart, new 3 month in 3 days time. Most of this market is waiting hard on a new 3 month candle, and we're getting very close. So it's just a matter of trading the new candle, the new 3 month candle. Are we going to get a move up? Now, what I will say is, if we start flipping green, I actually like to target a pierce of this. A lot of times, price actually likes to come up and kind of stop hunt this sort of area, and then we'll take it from there. But that's if we flip green, you could maybe start to target this sort of area. Obviously, if it opens up and flips red, well, you don't want to be involved in this because, well, for a few reasons. Because if the market is truly bearish, and we have a bearish red month candle, you can see we've had 3 green in a row. But if we are going to have a red candle, it's very easy to break down below these 2 candles. And price might be drawn to breaking those down and breaking down below these. So if it is red, I would be very careful. And if you are trying to enter and buy the dip on it, you definitely need a strategy. Use a new, 3-day or a new week or whatever. But at this point, it's a double rejection on the 3 months, so it's not the greatest price action. It's not the greatest sign of strength, but that doesn't really matter. It can still open up and do this, right? It definitely can still open and do that. But what I'm saying is this is slight warnings that the bulls were not that strong, and maybe the bears might want to come into this market. So I don't really see too much on it. Well, no, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's bouncing today. Can you get a second day out of this? Maybe you might get a second day up out of this. And it might start to finish the month with less of a red-bodied candle on the monthly. So, I wouldn't be buying this today. Up 8%. If you look at every single one of these candles, and all of these and all of these and all of these right up to here, apart from this one candle, every single one of them is probably not too much more than 8%. Oh, well, this one here. But the average in here, as you can see, is probably 8% swings the whole way. So there's no need to buy this here. History has shown that it's probably not going to go much more today, but you definitely could trade tomorrow for a follow through. I mean, you can just see and look at this. Everything is just complete chop. The entire, even down here was chop. You get the breakdown, and this was all chop. This was all chop. So it's not a good coin to trade, to be honest, because you'll get one move and then it'll chop for a long time. One move, chop for a long time. One move up, chop, chop. You don't even get a big move down. It just chops the whole way down. You get a bit of a flush and then some more chop. So personally, I don't like this coin, really. So the BTC pair again, I mean, it's the exact same. You know, you need to time it to perfection and hold through a lot of chop to get big moves up. You need to hold through a lot of chop to get a big move up. Well, you know, if you time that after red 200, you get a move up. I mean, we potentially are close to it. Like we've had lengthy periods of chop, you know, but it's a really bad coin to trade. It's only good to buy and kind of hold. Um, you know, when I say that, you know, maybe you could buy and sell into the wick, buy into sell into the wick, buy, sell into the wick, buy and sell into the wick, you know. So when I say it's a really bad coin to trade, maybe I should say for me personally, it's a bad coin to trade because I mean, it's okay to scalp it every single day. It has a lot of wicks, so you could buy on the open and look to sell a bit higher, buy on the open, sell a bit higher. But personally, I just don't like the whipsaw. Um, to be honest, like this is potentially maybe, you know, starting to maybe get one of these moves, you know. So you can see here. So maybe, you know, maybe on a new day, we've had that little bit of strength. Sometimes when you get this bit of strength, it likes to continue and explode higher. Um, like even here, you get 3 or 4 of these days in a row. Well, there's a 3-day candle actually, but let's just look at the weekly. So, you know, personally, I don't really like it, but if you really want, you could trade on a new day and see if there's continuation up out of this. Because this is nice action, actually. You know, you're getting a break up, bullish engulfing, sort of bullish inside action in a compression pattern in the moving averages. And maybe it just wants to break up out of this, up 7% today. Maybe it is a sign that it wants to get some follow through.